What's good, everybody? It's your girl, Natalie Diane. Welcome back to my channel if you are a returning subscriber. And if you're not, welcome to my channel. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe because this is a channel where we get our mind right, our body right, and our spirits right, y'all. So if y'all ready for me to feed your soul, let's get into it. You know what I'm talking about? So, y'all, it's been an interesting day today, okay? We just gonna talk about how I went out last night and I was outside, okay? I was celebrating one of my homegirls' birthdays and karaoke is my thing, y'all. We had a blast. So we just gonna leave that there. But I definitely had to come in and make sure that I got my video done because again, y'all, this is hard. This me actually like committing the way I want to commit is definitely hard, which is where I feel like this topic came from, is me getting discouraged from certain dreams and certain goals. That's what we're going to discuss today, you know? The reason I feel like this topic is so important to me right now is because I have so many goals set in place and I am so hard on myself to a certain extent that if I don't reach certain goals by a certain time, then I feel like at some point I'm a failure, you know? And I know that that's not true, but we're harder on ourselves than anybody else. A lot of that comes from when we start seeing other people's success. And even though we don't necessarily mean, even though we don't necessarily mean to compare ourselves to anybody else's success or anybody else's, journey and stuff like that, it's hard looking at other people sometimes get the things that you have been desiring for so long and you feel like you've been working hard for so long. And by no means does that mean I'm envious or anything like that. It's just I'm so passionate about my goals and my dreams and my aspirations that I just want it to happen, you know? And sometimes we get discouraged because we need to stop comparing ourselves to other people's success. We don't know what those people had to deal with, what path they had to take. We don't know anything that this person may have struggled with. We don't know what they may have done in order to get to where they are. We don't know who they might have screwed over, who they might not have screwed over. We just don't know. So oftentimes we get discouraged, one, because we're comparing ourselves to so many other people, and we shouldn't do that because we're exactly where we're supposed to be. And that's something I have to remind myself of every single day. Natalie, you are exactly where you're supposed to be. You are doing exactly what you need to do. I was reading something in a book today, and it was saying that in order to write a good book, you have to have lived that book. And I know that might not make sense to a lot of people, but let me tell you what that means. In order for me to do certain things in life, in order for me to inspire certain people, I have to have been through some shit. And I'm not saying that I haven't, which is why I'm sitting on here talking to y'all about this, because this is exactly what's challenging me right now. I'm not going to say struggle because I don't believe that we struggle with anything. But this is something that's challenging me right now. And it's something that I'm going through that I want to share with you and how you're able to get through it. So, one, we have to stop comparing ourselves to everybody else. We don't know their story and we don't know where they're going. We know where we're going and we know where we desire to be. So allow things to just happen, and we need to stop trying to control the when and the how and the where. That's the second thing. We want to be in control so bad, but we also want to say, oh, well, we trust the Most High, or we trust spirit, or we trust God. We want to believe in that so bad, but when it's time to actually believe in it, our faith is nowhere to be found, you know? And it's just, how can you say you believe it's going to happen, or you know it's going to happen, if you're constantly doubting yourself, if you're constantly worrying about, okay, well, when is it going to happen? It hasn't happened yet. It's going to happen. And that's something, again, I had to remind myself of. One of the other things that I have to remind myself of is being grateful for what I have right now. Okay. Quick story. I was being lazy, right? I don't have much food in my refrigerator right now. I need to go grocery shopping. So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to order something on the phone and go pick it up. But then I didn't feel like driving. So I'm like, okay, well, don't feel like doing that. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to make me a pasta salad because it's easy and it's quick. Y'all, the reason I say that is because I had to learn to be grateful for what I had in my kitchen. It may not be much, but it's something. It's more than what some people have. And I think we get so caught up in what we don't have, we forget the things that we actually do have. We forget to appreciate the fact that we do have stuff. We focus so much on what's going wrong in our lives. We forget about all the good that's going on. We forget about how much stuff we actually have to be grateful for. You know? I know that's something that challenged a lot of people because it challenged me, because it was challenging me a little earlier. One of the last things I feel like that's just on my heart to speak about this, is being kind to yourself. That is such a huge one, y'all. Be kind to yourself. Speak words of encouragement over yourself. It's so much advice that I give so many other people. If somebody called me about something like this, I would speak life into them. I would speak life over them. But when it comes to me, it's like, well, you know you. So it's like you're a lot harder on yourself than you would be on somebody else. But you need to extend grace to yourself just as well as you would somebody else. Just as you do your friends, just as you do your family. Why not? You deserve that same type of love, of gentle care that you give somebody else. Stop being so hard on yourself and understand that you are exactly where you're supposed to be in this moment. I am exactly where I'm supposed to be in this moment. And I love that for me. I may not have a fancy car right now. I may not have a 5-story house right now, whatever. I may not have all that stuff, but guess what? I'm living in that and I'm walking in that, and I know that it's coming. I know that my house is being worked on right now. I know that my driver is being trained in a way and up to where they're able to drive me around, you know? We have to speak words of encouragement. We have to manifest over our life. There is power in the tongue. Y'all, if y'all don't believe in nothing else, believe in that. There is power in the tongue. And the things you say about yourself, the things you speak over your life, ooh, y'all, love yourself. Love yourself enough to know that your dreams are coming true right before your eyes. Forget how, just take a moment. Take a moment to just close your eyes and think about all the good things going on in your life right now. Think about the fact that you have a family that you can call. Think about the fact that you might have children that other people can't have. Think about the fact that you might have a dog, you might have a cat, you might have a pet that other people are struggling to get right now. Be grateful for the littlest things that you can think of. Be grateful for the fact that there's a penny on the ground. Somebody just decided that this penny is not worth anything to them. And that might be small, but y'all, when I say have the spirit of gratitude, have a heart of gratitude, have a heart of love, your life will change tremendously. Although I have these moments of discouragement, I still speak life back into myself and speak life over my life and understand that just because I'm feeling this way does not mean I'm going to be stuck here. Does not mean I'm going to allow myself to sit in these emotions. No. Love you, take care of you, and be kind to yourself. And just know everything happens for a reason. And you are exactly where you need to be and where you're supposed to be. And where you're going, they ain't gonna be able to reach you. Period. But y'all have a blessed, wonderful, beautiful night. Have a great day whenever you watch this video. I love you. Y'all be blessed. Peace. Mwah.